Welcome to Energise Coaching. Here we're going to take a look at an exercise called a standing calf machine. Now this particular machine is stack based. You can get these which have plate loaded options as well. I've selected an appropriate weight for the set and I'm just going to talk you through the setup and thought process while I'm going through a set. Okay, now you'll see this pin here moves this up and down. I'm quite short, so I've got it on the lower option, but it needs to be set at a height that allows a full range of motion. Now when it comes to the calves, you've got the gastrocnemius and the soleus, and we're looking to work the foot through plantar flexion and dorsiflexion to make sure we're getting an optimal range of motion. And there's a very, very good saying when it comes to calf training: get as high as you can and then get even higher. Okay, so I'm going to get myself into my start position. You'll notice that the front of the foot is on the plate, the back is off, and I've got full range of motion there. Shoulders go under the pads, and I'm into position. I've got a hip width stance with my feet. I'm going to get as big a stretch as I can at the bottom, and then I'm going to drive my feet into that plate and get as high as I can. Now a lot of people make the mistake with calf training of going very, very fast. Their tempo is far too quick. You need to try and control both the eccentric or the lengthening part of that movement and the concentric or shortening part of that movement, where we're really trying to contract those calves and get as high as you can into peak contraction. And another common mistake with calf training is that someone will get quicker and quicker and quicker to get to the end of the set, a little bit like a runaway train. And we're trying not to do that, trying to stay disciplined throughout the set and keep that range of motion, keep that controlled tempo, and really work those calves optimally. Okay, now one thing worth mentioning: a lot of people have a tendency with calf training to go onto the outsides of the feet like that. And that's because this muscle at the front, the tibialis anterior, is very strong and wants to get involved. So ideally, you want to be pushing through the bed of the big toe and driving the ankles over the toes in that position there. And that's going to give you optimal work through the calves. Okay, so that's a standing calf raise.